Hi there, this is Grace, and we're going to have some trivia fun. I'm missing my trivia buddies so much that on Tuesday night we'd always play, so I decided to make up my own contest. So I'm going to read questions, there's 12 of them, and at the end I'll give you the answer. You can add up your own score, see how you do. And there's mostly multiple choice, but there are a few fill in the blanks in here. So let's start with number one. What is the most common street name in the United States? Is it 2nd Street, 1st Street, Main Street, or Church Street? The most common name of a street, is it 1st, 2nd, Main, or Church? That's question number one. Number two. Which of the following animals has rectangular pupils? Is it the domesticated cat, a gecko, turtles, or goats? Rectangular pupils. Domesticated cats, geckos, turtles, or goats. Number three. Blackbeard lost his flagship in 1718 when it was grounded where? North Carolina, the East Indies, Cape Cod, or the West Indies? So where was his flagship grounded? North Carolina, East Indies, Cape Cod, or the West Indies? Number four. This is fill in the blank. No answers here. Whose administration began the task of automating the White House with computers? Which administration began the task of automating the White House with computers? Which president do you think it was? Under which president? You can always stop the tape, I guess, if you need time to think about it. Number five. Where was the first payphone installed? Was it Hartford, Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, PA, or Albany, New York? The first payphone. Hartford, Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts, Philadelphia, PA, or Albany, New York? Number six. People are behind real products. But what company was not named after a real person? Was it Taco Bell, Kodak, Maybelline, or Granny Smith? Taco Bell, Kodak, Maybelline, or Granny Smith? What was not a real person that it was named after? Number seven. What do you call a baby oyster? Is it a spat, a pinky, a keat, or a smolt? A baby oyster is either a spat, a pinky, a keat, or a smolt. Number eight. Oh, this is another fill in the blank. I like these. What is the only country named after a woman? What is the only country named after a woman? Have any idea? Okay. Number nine. The term 5 o'clock shadow was coined by who or what? Was it the Gem Razor Company, Burma Shave, the Original Shave Company, or William Shakespeare? The term 5 o'clock shadow. Gem Razor Company, Burma Shave, the Original Shave Company, or William Shakespeare? Number 10 coming up. This is what was not introduced at the 1876 Centennial Exposition. Bananas, Heinz tomato ketchup, the typewriter, or Dr. Pepper. That means 3 of those things were introduced there. One of them was not. What was not introduced? Bananas, Heinz tomato ketchup, typewriter, or Dr. Pepper? And now, which one's older? Sliced bread, Spam, Hugh Hefner, or gummy bears? Which one is older? Sliced bread, Spam, Hugh Hefner, or gummy bears? And the last question. I'm not allowed to touch my face, am I? The Coinage Act of 1792 further specified that the front of each coin shall be inscribed with what word? I never knew there was a Coinage Act, but there was. The Coinage Act of 1792 further specified that the front of each coin shall be inscribed with what word? So that's the end of my trivia for tonight. I guess you want the questions, huh? Or the answers now. I gave you the questions. Here are the answers. See how well you did. I said, and I have money for the winners. How about that? Ooh. Okay, answers. Ready? The most common street name is Second. Second. Oh, look, my fingers can't do that either, can I? The animal with rectangular pupils are goats. Because all those cute little goats you see now on Facebook everywhere, you have to look closer. They have rectangular eyes. Blackbeard's flag went aground in North Carolina. Number 4. The administration began automating the White House with computers. It was under President Carter. It was Carter. Number 5. The first payphone? I guess if you're from Connecticut, you know that is Hartford, Connecticut. The very first payphone. People behind real products. What company was not named after a real person? It was Kodak. Eastman was his name, and he and his mom came up with the name Kodak. They wanted a name that could not be mispronounced and easy to say, and they came up with Kodak on their own. Number 7. What's a baby oyster? It's called a spat. Didn't know that one either. A spat. Number 8. Another fill in the blank. What's the only country named after a woman? What did you say? It wasn't Australia. It wasn't Brazil. It was St. Lucia. That's the only one named after a woman. 5 o'clock shadow. How many thought it was Shakespeare? Nope. It was the Gem Razor Company. 5 o'clock shadow. They started talking about that, and of course then everybody wanted to shave so they wouldn't have it. So that was the company that introduced the word, Gem Razor Company. What was not introduced at the Centennial Exposition? Dr. Pepper. It was not. The rest of them were. Bananas, ketchup, and typewriter were all introduced at the 1876 Centennial Exposition. Number 11. What's older? Sliced bread, Spam, Hugh Hefner. Guess what? It was gummy bears. I didn't think so. I thought they were rather a more current invention, but it was gummy bears were before all those others. And the last one, Coinage Act of 1792 specifies that has to be on every coin the word liberty. So that's the answers. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. I'm going to try to come up with some more because all of us need something to do, and we'll keep those little gray cells moving around in our heads. So thanks for watching. Bye.